Good morning, it is Monday. That session was good. This swelling / sty that I've got starting in my eye is not good. And I'm just on my way back to the bad bitch-mobile. My bright orange Fiat 500 that is mine for the next 3 days until I sort my car out. I can tell I'm stressed. Although my weight is down this morning and I'm under 66, I think I'm 65.75, my digestion, I can't shit. It's just not happening today. So I can tell I'm stressed. I'm sure things will get better. I'm going to go and view a car at 9:30 with Andy, and I think we'll more than likely go for it. Boy, lads, what a day. I have done 3,500 steps and it is 5:30. It has been a day. Stanley says hi. I've decided to call Stanley a sty in my eye. I worked through my lunch to make up the time that I'd spent at the dealership this morning. We've bought a new car. So that is very exciting. I've booked in with We Buy Any Car tomorrow to sell my car. Things are good. I'm actually going to be paying less out a month than I was paying off the loan that I used to buy that car. So win. Everything's cheaper. Because my credit score is so good, I managed to save about £60 a month on the car with all of the sexy insurance for the alloys, the wheels, the tyres, the paint. It's having a ceramic coating on it. It couldn't have worked out any better. And because it's so new, I won't have to MOT it for 3 years. I cannot explain how nice it's going to be to not have to be on fucking edge on MOT day, knowing that my car's probably going to fail. So that's nice. It's just worked out really fucking well, albeit a bit stressful yesterday. I've banked a couple of thousand steps from yesterday because I got 15,500 somehow yesterday. So I've got a little bit to play with today, which I will definitely be using because now I need to clear out all of the stuff from my car so that it's ready to sell tomorrow. I've just come to Sainsbury's to grab some stuff whilst I've got the courtesy car and a bit of shopping. And then if I get chance tonight, I would like to wash my hair. But I don't think I'm going to get a chance to do that. It's just going to have to be minging. However, tomorrow, my high day deload starts. What a dream that's going to be. Absolutely dreamy. So I can't fucking wait for that. I'm actually excited to check in tomorrow because my weight's down again. So yeah, things are looking all right. And I'm feeling a little bit more relieved about everything because fuck me, that could have gone terribly. And really didn't need that. Didn't need the extra stress yesterday, but seems like things are good today. Good morning, it's me, Quasimodo, with my tea. It's Tuesday and I'm just in my car, cleaning it, getting all my shit out, ready to sell it. I don't know whether going via We Buy Any Car is the best idea, but I'm just like, I can't have it sat here now. I'm just trying to get rid of it quickly, to be honest. With the work that needs to be done on it and the mileage that it's done, I think it's nearly 100,000 miles for this little car. I don't think it's going to fetch much anyway. So it's just sat here doing nothing and could be at least making me a little bit of money. That's the plan for this morning. Tonight I'll go and do that. Hopefully I'll be able to get out on a decent walk today on my lunch and with the all staff call, because that's today, which is a absolute godsend. So that's my plan, and maybe try and get to the GP about this eye, because I can't tell whether it is a stye anymore, because it doesn't feel like there's a lump there and the swelling's getting worse. Love that for me. I've done a check-in this morning. I'm 65.7 in terms of my weight, 65.7 kilos, and my high days and my deload start now. So no cardio for me, no training for me, just steps for me. And I'll see what Amy says from my check-in in terms of how long I'll be having these high days, and then that will dictate how my week goes, to be honest. Why does everything taste better out of a dinosaur mug? I'm 33. It is 8:20. I'm just sorting my supplements out for the week. I've cleaned the car interior, but I'm going to go and take it to have a wash later. But I trusted my gut on the whole We Buy Any Car thing and went and shopped around for prices and valuations, and I was getting fucked over. I've got We Buy Cars Motor Group people, obviously I took a whole lot of notice of what they were called, ringing me later because they've given me a quote as well and they will come and collect. So I'm just going to wait on those, but I'm definitely cancelling my We Buy Any Car appointment because fuck those guys. I have been excited to try this genuinely since Friday. So 10 grams. Yeah, 10 grams is going in this meal, and then another 10 grams is going in later. I'm so excited. How is it that you can get so excited about peanut butter prep? That's how. Yum. Maggie, this is not for doggies. I mean, technically it kind of is. Ready. I can't even open this eye wide enough to tell you how I feel about that. That is worth going out of your way to go to Waitrose for. Wow. I'm very pleased with myself. Lovely. Okay, so I'm at Morrison's ready for my We Buy Any Car appointment that I rebooked because the other valuers told me, when I told them the damage that had been incurred on Sunday, they dropped their offer by £1,400. So please pray for this, because it's not wicked, is it? If they offer me less than the other people offered me, I'm just going to have to go back to them and get rid of it. I can't be honest. Oh, God. They offered me even less, so I called the man back and asked to take his offer again. And was trying to barter with him, and he's chucked another 100 quid at it, so that'll do. Can't be bothered to sell it myself. I don't think I'll get that much more because of all the problems that it's got with it, so it's, yeah. So they're coming to collect it on Friday. Go and get the remainder of my steps in. I actually might eat first, because otherwise I'm going to be having a bowl of oats on top of mince, and I just don't think that's a vibe for me today. Let's give my stomach a helping hand, shall we? My feedback from this morning was that I am looking very different. Amy's really happy with how I'm looking. She said the changes are wild. I'm looking leaner. I'm looking very, very flat. So she reckons these 2 days aren't even going to fill me up. So I'll probably have another high day on Thursday. She's not even asked me to check in tomorrow. I'm going to weigh in, see how that looks and what impact it's had. But I'm not going to bother with like a proper check-in. I may go to the gym in the morning and just do my steps there and a bit of posing practice, because I think that's a good shout. I've got a posing lesson tomorrow with Kayla online, and I think she can just help me neaten up some of my transitions and everything. And I have booked an in-person with her before my show, so that I can run through my routine with her and stuff and make sure that everything's right, do a stage run through, all of that jazz. I'm feeling good about things, and it's nice to know that Thursday is going to be another high day. It's going to do me good to have a rest, I think. I'm just cooking my mince because I've come home and realised that I haven't got enough, which is annoying. I had a dolphin delivery today. I'll just get it down because I branched out. I went crazy and got carrot cake flavour protein. I know, the banoffee girl, she's switching it up. I also got some creatine. I picked up a different GDA to normal. JP supplements are actually quite well priced at the minute in comparison to other brands. I think I said before, I think people would think it was expensive, but when you buy it from Dolphin, it's pretty much the same or slightly cheaper than your other brands. This Wednesday, I've just run through my routine at the gym about 5 or 6 times, and it's coming together. It's just quite a fast one, so everything needs to be like finished perfectly and making sure that I'm hitting the poses that I'm supposed to, otherwise it will just look a mess. But it's 20 to 7. I'm going to do some posing practice in my heels and then get on the treadmill and get some steps in. This is the 3rd day in a row that I've worked through my lunch to just make sure that I am doing enough at work to be able to sort the car out, sort my life out and do my posing lesson. And I'm feeling it. I've done about 5,500 steps. My plan is that when I drop my car off at the hire car place, I'll then walk back, which should get me about 10,000 in total, and then do and round up the block afterwards. It's not ideal, but I just figured that was a way to do it and still rest this morning and make the most of my morning with Andy and still get everything done. It's not been fun. I don't know how people don't have a lunch break and like go for a walk or something. That is not me. It's 3:20 now. I am going to go and get changed into my bikini in a minute and just chuck it on underneath what I'm wearing. And then I'll haul ass out of here to get to Enterprise for 6 when it's finished. And then walk back. Okay, steps on leaving Enterprise. Let's see. I've got quite a walk home. At least the sun's out and it's nice. I just had a very good posing lesson with Kayla. We've switched up a few things, which makes me a little bit nervous, but it'll be fine. I'm just gonna crack them into my check-in tomorrow and see what Amy says. But Dan usually likes what Kayla likes, and if Kayla likes it, then it's good. Steps are about 10,200. I was about right. And I'm just finishing off the rest of them. I'm fucking starving. I'm gonna go home and have some mints, and then if there's more to get, I'll go out and get them after that, because I'm just so hungry after that lesson. Oh, cheekbones are cheekboning today. That's a good sign. As we all know, my toxic trait is looking at something and thinking, I can do that. Doesn't always work out for me. However, I've bought from Crystal Parade, can't see them properly, some rhinestones to jazz up the Lilac 2022 bikini. How hard can it be? I know that I need to stretch out the fabric and pin it so that it is stretched flat. And I know that I should be using gem tack glue. And then I think it's just a case of going for a pattern and sticking with it. The reason that I want to do this, I'll show you. There's just a little bit of tan stain on the pants. Otherwise, it is a gorgeous bikini. And it's one of them that I didn't get full coverage, which is a boo-boo for me, and we learn from it, because that's what caused my tan to print on it and it wouldn't come out. But I can make that full coverage, right? We'll see. I've messaged my mum. My mum is super creative, used to make like all my costumes and stuff for school plays and things like that. I just feel like we can do this. Stay tuned, I guess, for this. What a lovely Mother's Day activity. I spoil her. I've also just sat and written my check-in out. I'm actually looking forward to it. I think there'll be another drop tomorrow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I controlled the controllables this week with regard to stress. Look at the state of me. I've controlled the controllables. I think I've managed stress and the stressful things that have been going on relatively well. Because what else could I do? And yeah, weight was down again this morning. So let's hope that the second high day does exactly the same. Amy wants me to have another high day tomorrow because 2 high days isn't going to fill me up. And I think she's right. I had my posing lesson with Kayla earlier, and whilst it was a good posing lesson and I got a lot from it, I still look very flat and not all that and a bag of chips. So yeah, I think there's still room for more. But I'm starting to get a little more excited now. I think over the weekend I'm going to have a look through my show day bag, and just because I've got plenty of time still, I can put in some orders for things that I might need. So that includes, I know that I need new pump-up bands. Pump-up bands are such a fucking, like, pain in my ass, because I must have bought 3 or 4 sets of pump-up bands over the course of 2022 because they just go fucking missing. They just go missing backstage. And if there's anything that I will say is don't spend too much money on your pump-up bands, because someone will, and I'm not saying it's intentional, but they will just pick them up and walk away. I've also got some dumbbells that I lent to a client that I've asked her to return to me just for show season. She's joined a gym now, so she doesn't need them. That is something that I'm going to potentially take with me. I've got lots more boot space now, so I can put more in the car than I would have done previously. So I can take them, and if I use them, I use them. If I don't, I don't. And yeah, I know that that's on the list, but I'm going to get some more tan as well, because I don't think the set that I've got is going to cover me for 2 shows where I'll definitely be doing my own tan. Gonna have to rope my mum into that one, bless her. Chief Tanner here and Andy, absolutely smashing job. What else do I think I'll need? I might start having a look at like some hair accessories and stuff, but to be honest, I've booked my hair in for the universe with makeup. I've actually booked in makeup for my first show just so that I've got less to do in the morning and it's as stress-free as it can be. I haven't paid for any photography packages yet. The ones from NABA shows are pretty crap. I remember thinking these are terrible last time and I paid a lot of money for them. We'll see how they start to look throughout the year. I'm just waffling now, but what I came on to say was I'm looking forward to my check-in tomorrow. Mainly because I already know I'm getting a high day. But I think it'll be back to the dig after this, which I am ready for because I'm getting a lot leaner, but I just ain't lean enough. Good morning, it's Thursday. It's car pickup day, which is exciting. Done my check-in this morning. I am 65.5 kilo. Slightly up on yesterday. I did eat my oats late last night though, for my final meal. And yeah, but which does sometimes make a difference how late you eat, but it's fine, it'll do. I think I'm on another high day today, but that'll be my last one. I think it'll probably be my last one for a bit, depending on what results we get next week. Amy did say she wanted to give me them more frequently, so we'll have to see what that looks like. I haven't had any feedback from her yet. I did switch up my bikini because I noticed last night when I was with Kayla, my posing bikini is just hanging off me. So I pulled out the show one that I was gonna decorate and put some more coverage on. I tell you what, the cups are massive on that. Like, they cover up so much of my chest. I don't know what I was really thinking in 2022. I didn't know jack shit really. I thought I was doing my research properly and what I needed and what sizes I needed, but clearly not so much. So my cup sizes with the bikinis that I've got are going to be much smaller. I think they're a B. That one might be a C, I'm not sure. Anyway, that is a project for the weekend to try and decorate. Having looked at the sizes of my crystals again this morning, I'm like, I don't know whether that's going to work because they're tiny. It's just going to take a while. Why do I start this stuff? I don't know. My eye, it's not getting a lot better. I've been continuing with the cream and stuff and the hay fever tablets, but I can't do much more than that, so I'm just accepting it. But I'm just getting some steps in at the minute with a Monster to just get a head start on the day. I think I picked my car up. Someone's picking me up to pick my car up at about 2:30, and then I'll come home, finish work and crack on. But I am going to allow myself a lunchtime walk today, I think, because I'm not taking a whole lot of time out of work today to go and do that, so give me a fucking break. I'm just waiting for the guy from the dealership to pick me up to go and collect the car, but I've had a very exciting, hide my address, delivery. This is from Suze at Miss Bikini Fitness. This is the non-decorated bikini to see how it fits me. Now, I'm going to pop it on when I get home and just send her across a video so she can see how it fits. I will pop it on. I don't know whether to do it tonight or tomorrow morning. I should probably do it in the morning. I've got to check in the morning anyway, so she can see it fasted. And then what I'll do when I know that it fits, it should be tight. That's what we're looking for. It shouldn't be comfortable if my measurements are right, because she's trying to assume how much I will still come in over the next however many weeks until I wear it. So I'm excited, a little bit nervous, but I'm excited. So I'm going to pop that on tomorrow for my check-in, which I won't post in this vlog because otherwise it'll give my bikini colour away. Not that anyone really fucking cares, to be honest, but I'll keep that to myself for now. I've also sold a couple of bits on Vinted. I've also bought a couple of bits on Vinted. Nail gel, a couple of, I don't know how people will feel about this, but I feel okay about it because it's got the tags on. A couple of underwear sets for my photo shoot in June. It's got the tags on and hasn't been worn, so I feel like it's fine. If it didn't, I don't search for ones that are used in anyway, only ones with tags on. And if you don't, you're missing a trick. It's brand new underwear and it's like Calvin Klein and Tommy Hilfiger and stuff. So I need to send a couple of bits on Vinted as well. So yeah, I've got lots of little bitty jobs to do. I would have liked to have done my nails tonight. See how that goes. Andy's going straight over to Manchester on Saturday so that he can be with his mum for Mother's Day. Usually we'd both go, but I'm just trying to limit my travel as much as possible, and it means that I can have a little bit of a rest and stuff. Tomorrow I'll just do my cardio in the morning because I'm back to low days. In terms of my feedback from Amy, there's no changes to food, no changes to cardio, like it's not been upped or anything, but I am back on low days. I'm pulling my fat burner out and replacing it with another one. And yeah, that's it. And I start doing that tomorrow. Here she is, looking nice and smart. Lovely. Oh. Wow, mouth lines really be mouth lining. I've been back from the dealership a little while and just cracking on with work. I've managed to get 2 reports out today and finished, which feels very accomplished for me at the moment. I've still got so much fucking work on, it's untrue, and just like little bits everywhere and things that I forget about, and then they come up again and I'm like, shit, I haven't done that. It's just really annoying. I really struggle to work like that. Anyway, enough of me moaning. Really looking forward to getting out on a lunchtime walk tomorrow. I've had to work through all of my lunches this week to make sure I have the time back for how much time I've spent at the dealership. It has been a well-timed deload just so that I've got less to do and less to think about, especially in getting there. Couldn't have gone any better really. But I'm really looking forward to getting back to training tomorrow. I've got to check in the morning just so that Amy can see what I'm looking like after 3 consecutive high days. It will be a very mini check-in, as in just visuals and weight, no other info, because I literally checked in this morning, so not a lot's going to be different. She just wants to see. So that is going to be tomorrow morning. I think I'm going to train in the morning because I was going to be in the office, but I completely forgot that the bloke that's going to come and pick my car up to sell it is coming tomorrow. So I just completely forgot. So I have to be there. That's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. This week's been an absolute fucking mess, but all of the boxes are still getting ticked regardless. So I'm out getting 7,000 steps in now because I've been sat on my ass all day. I got 5,000 in this morning, but I haven't done many more, that's for sure. I don't know how people sit down all day and don't do anything. My back is just like in bits from sitting down so much. Also, no, I do not need these glasses on at this time of day, but my eye, after I put my cream in it, looks so disgusting. It's giving Gabrielle vibes. Dreams can come true, do you know what I mean? It is finally Friday. Finally, this week feels like it's been the longest week ever, just due to circumstances. I got back to training this morning after doing my check-in. I haven't posted that because I had my base show day bikini on, so you could see the colour. It is less uncomfortable than I thought it was going to be from what Suze said. Suze was like, it's probably going to be uncomfortable and tight. I mean, went on like a dream to me. I've messaged her and sent her my check-in from this morning, so we'll see what she says about that. But I trained pull and hams this morning. It was decent. You could tell that I've got some more food in me and that I've had 3 days off training. I felt energised. Like, the pumps weren't anything spectacular because I am actually still quite flat. Considering I've had 3 high days, I didn't look all that great this morning, I'll be honest. I'm not looking full. So that is that we hate the word, but that gives Amy some data to go off for when we are in peak week. So I'm just getting a little bit of lunchtime vitamin D. So I haven't had any this week, and a few steps in so that I've got less to do later. It should be a nice evening and a nice weekend where I can just get on with my shit and not have to do too much. I do want to put in some more posing practice now that my posing routine has slightly changed. There's a few bits that I need to tweak and master before I will feel comfortable with that. A few new poses and transitions and stuff. So that is the plan for the weekend. I will train again. I don't know whether it's going to be Saturday or Sunday that I'll go and train legs, but we're back on low days, so that means daily cardio as well. I've done mine this morning. I'm feeling pretty good about it. There is no complaints from me at the moment, prep wise. It's just everything else wise that's happening around me, but I can't always control it. So got the girls checking in. Some have had good weeks, some have had not so good weeks, and they are going to happen where discipline slips a bit or you feel like you're in a bit of a hole. It's also about getting out of old habits. Like one of my clients that I've spoken to this morning got in such a hole this week. I was like, why did you not reach out to me? And she said, because I'm not good at that. And this is the first time this has happened, but we have a really good relationship, or a really good friendship actually, not just a coaching relationship. And I said, you know, this whole journey that she's on is about getting a little bit uncomfortable to grow and come out of it more positively. And sometimes that can be training, sometimes that can be your diet, sometimes that can be messaging someone when you wouldn't normally, and it feels like a bit of a weakness, or it comes with a little bit of shame to do that because you feel like you're failing. But actually it's fucking growth to reach out and ask someone for some more support. So we've had a good chat about that this morning, which I like. I like starting my Fridays with these chats and making sure that everyone's doing okay. So I'll feed back to the girls later properly. We'll probably go and get some food shopping in later on and just chill. It's the weekend. In true, we'll pick it up in office hours between 9 and 5. The person who's coming to pick up my car is coming here at 5:15. So I'm really glad I stayed in all day for that. I'm toying with having a lie-in tomorrow. I have really enjoyed getting some more sleep this week. It's been so good for me. I'm also a fucking loser that loves getting up really early and having the rest of the day to play with. So Saturday. So it's Saturday. I've got a non-stim pre on the go. Oh, it tastes like ass. I'm a firm believer that if a non-stim pre is good, it tastes like shit. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that I'm wrong. I'm having blow up this morning. I probably will grab an energy drink for my cardio, but I wanted to see what kind of pump I could get on the fucking minimal carbs that I am on at the moment. I'm in for legs. I'll try and film it. I want to get a good few posing rounds done today, and I want to film my routine for Kayla so that she can put some tweaks on it if she wants to. I'm looking forward to having not a lot to do today. I've been invited out tonight for something with my old team. Whether I'll make it, I don't know, because energy is low, but we'll see. home, I've been to Sally's, I've picked up something from Vinted that was delivered to the co-op on the high street, I've done my nails, I've now got some food in the microwave. Do you know, I'm wearing the Kylie Skin tint today, and until I did my cardio, it was extremely matte and looked very much like foundation. I think my skin is starting to break out, which is great. But I've trained, I've done my cardio, and all I've got to do today now is steps, and I want to take Maggie out for a walk and let her run around the field as well. So everything is really pretty sweet today. Really want to go out with my old workplace tonight. I also know how much I would benefit from just having an early night and doing not a fucking lot. And a bit of self-care vibes. It's so hard because you don't want to not be social, and it's so nice that they've invited me, but I just really need an early night. I didn't sleep particularly well last night. Andy woke up thrashing in the middle of the night, having like some sort of nightmare, which woke me up, and then I couldn't get back to sleep very well, so I could really do with that. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll take you along with it, whatever I end up doing. I went to Sally's to try and get the Colour Wow Dream Filter, and they had it, but it was trade only, which is really, really annoying. So I picked up one of my other regular products, which is the Weller Professionals Oil Reflections, like luminous oil when you've got curly, dry hair. That's really, really nice on the ends, and it smells delicious. I have ordered the Dream Filter online, and we'll wait for that to turn up. Annoyingly, I just wanted it today because I was going to wash my hair today. I'm still going to wash my hair today. I'm just going to do it without the Dream Filter, but I just wanted to wear a little bit of makeup today because I just feel like I've looked like a goblin all week with this stye, which is still there. It says they can last for like 5 to 7 days, but I'm just going to make sure that when I take this makeup off, I take it off really well and bathe it in some warm water, which I have been doing all week, and it has gone down, but it's just still a bit gross. Anyway, that's boring. Maggie, come on. Back from my walk, I've washed my hair, I've done all the things. One thing that I have pledged to myself that I will be getting back into now that I'm not tanning is my laser hair removal. So my mum, dad and stepdad, this is such a weird present, but it is something that I was after, and at the time I was exploring getting laser treatment myself and paying for sessions and stuff. And they got me this. This is the Philips Lumia. They got me this for Christmas in 2021. And throughout 2022, I was so consistent with it. And I have very little hair regrowth, but I do have it in some places on my legs, like where because you do it in like strips, I guess. And there are patches where I've missed. So rather than go through the whole rigmarole of do my entire leg, I'm just going to go over the places that I've clearly missed and where I get regrowth now. Saying that though, the regrowth has only come through maybe middle of last year and this year. So I still had a good year of barely having anything come through. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do my armpits. I might even do my top lip. You get different heads depending on what part of your body you are lasering. So there's one for bikini line and armpits, there's one for your face, and there's just one general one for your legs. They're just a little bit narrower in how much of the laser comes through for some of those parts. I don't think the laser doesn't change in like strength. Because I have dark hair, I have it on the max setting. If you have fairer hair, in the instructions that you get, you don't need to set it up as high, but I will be doing. And yeah, that is how I'm gonna spend the next probably hour, and then I will shut the curtains and do my bikini line so that it's not weird. Oh, it probably still is a bit weird. I don't think I've shaved my legs in a week, okay? So I'm gonna show you what I mean by there is some regrowth in patches without this getting weird. I don't know whether you're even going to pick this up. So there's no hair here, but here there is some, and here there is some. Like there's nothing on my thigh, but there is a little bit here starting to come through. And here is where I seem to get a bit, yeah, here. So I'm just going to laser off the bits where I've got some coming through. Just getting ready on the sofa to go out tonight because I do feel good and I should make an effort to go out. The thing that I picked up from Vinted today was the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. Now, I've had this palette before. I got it in 2020, I think. And I recently had to chuck it because I'd cracked loads of the pans and they were just falling out into my makeup box and making a right mess. So I picked this up for like £8. And it's pristine. Honestly, Vinted, I love my life. This palette and the James Charles Morphe palette, the collaboration, are two absolute have in your collection personally. The James Charles palette has got loads and loads of different colours that you can incorporate for like show day looks and stuff like that. But this palette is just so versatile and beautiful, but it's still got lots of neutrals in there as well, which is what I'm going to go for tonight, to be honest, because I ain't going anything crazy. That was very fun, very, very silly. My throat. But very fun, a nice night, and so prep friendly. I have the personality that thrives on karaoke and stuff, so actually I can get by on a couple of Pepsi Maxes for something like that. That was so much fun. And nothing like a giant karaoke screen to tell you that you've been singing the words wrong all your life. Oops. Good morning, it's Sunday. My eye looks incredibly swollen still, but I promise it is calming down. It's probably just the light. It's Sunday, I've been and done my cardio. I've had about 4 or 5 rounds of posing. I filmed my routine and sent a good round of posing to Kayla along with my routine. And I just need to get steps in for the rest of the day. I'm smiling because our Lidl is right next to the mosque and it's Eid today, so everybody is out and together and it's just really, really nice. It's just nice, isn't it? I'm gonna go and get my steps in around Lidl for early browsing and then grab some bits at 10 o'clock and then get home. And this morning I will spend getting steps in, taking Maggie for a walk, and trying to get everything done before I go over to my mum's, because it's also Mother's Day. So that is the plan. Got some tidying up to do, got some food to eat. I'm very hungry actually. My weight is back down again this morning. I'm just under 65 kilo. I think I was 64.85. So looking good for a drop tomorrow in my midweek check-in, and Amy can see what the crack is. I don't think she'll change anything. I don't think I'll be on high days, although she is mildly concerned that I am still dropping very, very quickly. I'm not going to say no to more high days, am I? So actually it would be very handy if I did get high days next week, because I have to be in the office a lot. I'm in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm pretty sure. So that will definitely be a cardio split week. I said I was going to have to do it soon. Next week is definitely the week. This is the first time all year I've had my arms out outside, and I cannot tell you the difference in just the feeling of sun hitting my skin for my mood. I'm out with Psycho Susie. What are you doing? And we're just getting some steps in the sunshine. Come on, let's go. I'm making the most of our Sunday before we go over to my mum's to celebrate Mother's Day. I'm going to take that bikini as well. Maggie, come on. Well, I'm going to have a crack at that, I think, this afternoon. And my dad's coming round and she's making him dinner. Oh, you're kidding me. She's just had a poo at home. What's that?
Down home, we 1-0 down.
Yes, I can see it. What are you laughing at?
This is the real side of my mum. This is football hooligan Georgina. Now you know where I get my foul mouth from. I'm back at home now. Picked Andy up. Andy's home. And this is the result of like I think I did it for 2 hours and it's still not a full coverage. I think if I show you the back, you can see that coverage. By the way, I posted this on Instagram and everyone was like, oh, I love your Amazon parcel easel. But actually, I think that's genius. Still not full coverage, but the tan stains do look better. I'm going to stick at it. Silly me thought this might be a relaxing activity. I don't think I have been that stressed with just knowing how much these cost. And I had Andy ringing in my ears of, you could make this look worse. Obviously has loads of faith in my creativity. But I get it. I could have made it look worse and made it like...
I said go for it, but just be aware that you might make it unsellable.
Yeah. or
'Cause
unwearable.
I didn't think the problem was that bad to begin with.
No, I mean, and you can see the tan staining less, but it still needs more. But I think this is going to be a little project for an evening for me for weeks to come. But you can see what I'm trying to do here. I haven't even started on the boobs. This actually would be the ideal peak week activity where I'm being told to do less and I hate doing less and really struggle with it. My last peak week activity was Assassin's Creed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because I can't sit still, but this will force me. I've got a check-in tomorrow, which I've set up. I've sorted all my food out for work tomorrow because I'm in the office. I've sorted my bags out.
Oh, yeah.
Pardon?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to be in the office practically all week as well.
Good to know.
I know. So yeah, we'll see what this check-in holds. I don't think there'll be many changes because I think I'm under 65 kilo now. And Amy is panicking a little bit about how much weight I seem to be losing week on week, which isn't a bad position to be in, it how many weeks I've got left. But we'll see what she says.